What up, Aaron here, and today I'm reviewing the iPod Touch 6th generation. So, I recently got this a couple months ago, shout out to Dr. Phone Fix. So this is my review on it. So, as you can see, I have an iPhone 5 screen protector on here. An iPhone 5, 5S, 5C, and SE screen protector will work with the iPod Touch 6th gen. Over time, it does scratch. The screen does get scratched easy, by the way, so keep that in mind. Not plastic easy, but still. So, on the front we get a 4-inch display. Back in 2012, that was considered big with the iPod Touch 5th generation and the iPhone 5. But now, this thing is small. Very, very small. But if I compare it to my iPhone that I currently have, that's a big iPod. So in the front we get a 1920 by 1080p screen, 4:3 aspect ratio. On the bottom we get our home button, no Touch ID incorporated. On top we get our power button. On the left side we get our volume rocker. On the right side we get nothing. On the top we get our power button. On the bottom we get our 3.5mm headphone jack. Interesting fact, this is thinner than the iPhone 7, but it still has a headphone jack. There we get our lightning connector. By the way, the lightning connector, you might want to be careful with the lightning connector. There's our speaker. Then on the back we get our rear-facing 8-megapixel camera, LED flash, microphone, Wi-Fi antenna. Then we get this nice metallic finish, matte finish with a glossy iPod and Apple logo. The original iPod Touch 6th gen came with iOS 8.4. I got updated to 9, then 10. This one's running iOS 10, but iOS 11 is usable for this. It says Aaron's iPhone was restored from a backup from my iPhone 4S. It's pretty slick, it has the same Apple A8 processor, but it has 1 gig of RAM. A8 processor is the same one that's in the Apple HomePod speaker, and that's in the iPhone 6. This wallpaper I downloaded off the internet, but here's the still wallpapers, and here's the dynamic wallpapers. Dynamic ones are like flow, like say if you have water on the screen, you tilt it and the direction goes like either direction. Uses the gyrometer, which can drain your battery, by the way. Same with the perspective view. But it goes and complements the iOS skeuomorphic, not skeuomorphic, but minimal design. Swipe to the left, I get the widgets. Swipe down, search. I have Pokemon Go, but it won't work out here because I'm not connected to any Wi-Fi. Swipe up, we get our control center. And also, if you're looking for one, I don't recommend 16 gigabyte. You can store a decent amount of music and a decent amount of games and decent amount of camera footage, but too much will drain it. I'm gonna play a song so you can hear the speakers. It seems like the speakers have been getting a little bad over time. Unfortunately, I got no music on here, so. There you can see me holding my phone. Here's some camera samples. I'll put it in the video. iPod's compatible with slow mode, 140 frames per second, and time lapse. Personally, I'm a huge fan of the time lapse feature. And at Walmart, interesting fact, at Walmart, if you have $7 to $8, you could pick up this. You get 3 in a pack. You get a gray, a blue, and a pink. These are silicone gels that you put on your iPod Touch 6th Gen. And this earpiece, it looks like it has an earpiece, but it really doesn't. It's just a screen protector. All in all, for $199. I recommend going over the budget and picking up at least a 32 gig, but still, I strongly recommend an iPod Touch 6th Gen. Yeah, I strongly recommend one. Well, hope you enjoyed this review. By the way, if you have 6th Gen, you won't count on the counter loop. Most cases have that. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you on the next video. Goodbye.